Namaste.
Hello, friend.
I am Anil Pradhan, a teacher, a social worker, and an entrepreneur. I have co founded a non profit organization which aims to create a scientific temper and cultivate the spirit of curiosity and among young students. For today's session, I have thought of sharing three stories which perfectly justifies the quote necessity compels us to outperform our limits. In the beginning of pandemic, when the whole country was in lockdown. Everyone was locked in their houses, sitting in AC rooms and working from home. But in this situation, there was a roadside workshop near Chandika Bhubaneswar which grabbed the attention of any person walking past that outlet. Even a spark fly everywhere, the sight of slim fingers with painted nails, welding pieces of metals incites curiosity among onlookers. As the flame settles down, the worker keeps the face shield aside, only to take the passer by surprise. It's a young girl. Yes, this story is about Reena Baga. The pandemic pushed her family to poverty. The prolonged lockdown brought misery to the life of this 18-year-old Reena Baga. Originating from Bodh district in Odisha, Reena lives in a rented house here. She was pursuing her intermediate in art stream. Her parents are daily laborers. They had no jobs during the first phase of this lockdown. They couldn't even send her any money to travel back to her village. So she stayed back with not even a single penny in her purse and she was helpless. It was then she decided to step out of her house in search of job and to earn some money. She first tried to seek for domestic help in nearby houses, but people were afraid of this virus, of this deadly virus, so they drove her away. And 1 month passed away, and she was still searching for a job. She kept searching in houses and factories. She even inquired vacancies in all the establishment that she crossed by in the neighborhood of the Bhubaneswar. In search of the search was very tiring and gave no result until she found a roadside workshop. Yes, a roadside workshop. After multiple failures, desperate for money, Reena urged the workshop owner to offer her any kind of job. So the owner told her, the job in workshop is not for women, it's for men. So you can't do. But Reena argued. She told Mubi welding karibi. That means I'll also do welding. She had no other choice but to work, whatever she gets. She had zero ideas about welding. She even didn't know what kind of work is done in a workshop. But she was determined to work and earn. In the next 3 months, what happened is a kind of a miracle. It's all because of Reena's dedication. In this 3 months, Reena learned welding and other skills needed for metal fabrication. And she started earning 100 rupees a day. So the story doesn't end here. I'll come back to this story. So the next story is about Dati Danda Panipatra. So who is Dati? He hails from a rural village in Ganjam, Odisha. His father, the family's sole bread earner, unfortunately passed away. At the tender age of 8, Dati had to give up his education to start working. Fortunately, his uncle didn't approve his idea and he enrolled him into a school. Dati stayed at his uncle's house and continued his education till 10th. But further education was too expensive for the family, and at the age of 15, Dati went to the busy city of Bangalore in search of job and to earn some money. So during the tenure in Bangalore, he didn't spend a single penny on himself, as his income was not able to suffice the family of four. So Dati had a childhood dream of serving his country, but because of his financial condition, it made it difficult to pursue his dream. He wanted that his brother would get some education. For that he would need a better income. To get a better income and to become more skilled, he returned back to his own state, that is Odisha, and enrolled in Skill Development Institute. He is an extremely self-reliant person, and he didn't ask a single penny to his parents. He kept that is, he knew that his skill will bring glory to the country. I'll come back to this story as well. And the story doesn't end here. The third story is about Kailash. So Kailash worked with his father in a roadside cycle repair shop. He's being the eldest, he decided to start earning. His family couldn't even afford to enroll him in an institute for his education. So Kailash had to earn by working different odd jobs so that he could enroll himself and keep learning. And due to this pandemic, his father's business also affected drastically because there was no vehicle around, and so is the case with the repair shop as well. Despite all the difficulties, Kailash managed to do something great. Something great. Now you must be wondering what's great about this story and what's common in all these three stories. The common thing between all this story is skill and the curiosity to learn and solve. When the country was in a standstill mode, we thought of engaging students through our virtual platforms. And these three are my students. We enrolled them for our outreach program. We selected 10 students from across the state and we sent a proposal to NASA, and the rest is a history. This team named NAPSAT became India's first interdisciplinary under 19 student team to be invited for the NASA Rover Challenge. Reena, who used to weld doors and window frames in a roadside welding shop, now welds lunar rover. Kailash, who used to repair the bicycle, now works on fitting transmission of the lunar rover. And Dati, who wishes to serve this country, is actually a member of this team who would represent his country at the NASA Rover Challenge. These three children, along with 7 others from different parts of Odisha, will now represent India at the NASA Human Rover Challenge 2021. These three students of mine are an inspiration to all the rural youths, those who wish to impact lives. They made us understand that if you have the right skill and the spark to change the world, then surely you can change the world. Zid karo, dunya badlo. Thank you so much for listening me so patiently.